Okay, let's talk about you right now. How's the week? What have you been up to, pal?
I'm actually in rehab right now. You can see behind me, I got my machines and shit. So I'm just getting after the rehab this week. It's been, it's tough. It's tough. Every single day is tough. Not to be with the guys, even when they check in or I hear from coaches, whatever. It's great, but it's also, disappointing not to be out there. But I'm just grinding on the rehab in here and looking forward to getting back out to Jersey at some point.
Yeah, they talk about, when you're injured, it's isolating, it's lonely. You don't feel like you're a part of the team anymore because for you, especially with how hands-on you were with the entire New York Jets operation, seemingly from outside looking in and on hard, and then all of a sudden it just stops. Now you're in a room that has no paintings on the wall. You're sitting there all by yourself. What do you have to do? You just kind of got to think about the future while you're getting through this process, or where do you keep your mind at while you're doing it all?
Like the reverse darkness retreat,
Yeah.
Nothing around except for light all the time. No, I just think it's been great. I've had so many people checking in on me. Again, just countless number text messages and calls and FaceTimes. Obviously, because I'm back in California, so you got to FaceTime me. But
Yeah,
FaceTime
good to goons.
and DMs and everything. It's been great. I got some people that have been staying with me that have been just fantastic, taking care of me. I got my chef out here cooking up some incredible meals. So I'm well taken care of, and I usually like to be the one taking care of people. And so this is the time for me to just kind of sit and receive. And not everything that you see on TV or read and wherever you get your news is 100% accurate.
Wow.
What?
Yeah. I know, it's hard to believe.
What?
Now, I will say some of the things that were reported about the type of surgery I got was factual. Some of the stuff was not entirely factual. So I did get, Dr. Elitros did my surgery. There's some validity to how they describe the surgery. However, these type of injuries can take a lot of time. It can be 6, 8 to 12 months. There's been a few guys who've come back at 4.5. I think Cam Akers came back at like 4.5. A couple guys at 5 months. So, I don't want to get caught into a timeline. I just want to get healthy, honestly, mentally and physically, honestly. But I'm going to do everything I can rehab-wise to put myself in a position to be ready to play football again at some point. And that's the goal. I mean, there's obviously when this happened, there's a lot of thoughts about like, is that it? You just, cash it in, you're done. I just don't feel like I am. So I'm going to put myself in position to be able to play again. And then see when that is.
Okay, well, we're all pumped to hear that. Okay, we are very pumped to hear that we still have Aaron Rodgers, especially with the new mustache that looks fantastic.
Well, look, I saw Arthur on the show, and he's been, for whatever reason, he's been repping a mustache real hard. And I want to just say, Arthur, this has been years, bro.
Welcome.
Years. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the big show.
Have you ever met him?
I haven't, no.
I think he's...
Seems like a good dude, though.
Yeah. Feels like we haven't met him personally, but just through our conversations with him, feels like a guy that is probably misunderstood in about 95% of the conversations he's in. But to the 5% people that understand it, it's like, oh, this guy's a genius and hysterical if you're listening to this idiot speak. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can see that.
I think it happens with you a little bit every once in a while, which is probably kindred spirits. You just said that you had a good first couple days here at rehab this week. Is there many goals that you guys are setting, I assume? And I assume you're just knocking them all out of the ballpark.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get into a lot of those.
No, come on. Lay them out.
Competitive advantage. Competitive advantage over my fellow, rehabbers here. But no, there's definitely some goals. The first goal was to get out of the cast. Second goal to get out of the boot, which would coincide with walking, and then walking leads to movement, faster movement, and then ultimately some sort of running at some point. But yeah, we're trying to get out of the boot is kind of the next goal. So when I feel the strength to be able to stand up on my own, and that's involved with walking, then the boot comes off, and then it kind of gets exciting, I think, because then you feel like you're not just a big, turd laying around everybody, taking care of you. So that'll be nice.
Yeah, you can enjoy it for a little bit. Then you're going to get antsy, I assume. And I'm excited to see how you handle all those different parts of it. We assume incredibly you're Aaron Rodgers. AJ obviously has a few questions for you.
Do you have any timetable on when you may possibly get back to New Jersey and get around the guys in the squad?
Yeah, I'd like to be able to walk. So whenever I can walk, then I'll probably be back in Jersey. I miss the guys, and obviously every single day I'm checking in with Zach and Hackett and Todd and CJ or Billy, whoever hits me up. And the guys been great keeping in touch with me, but I miss the guys. It's hard to be away from them. And we got a couple home games in a row, New England this weekend and Kansas City. So hopefully I'll be able to get back there at some point. But I'd like to be walking.
You gonna be on the sideline when you do go back? Do you have a plan? Like, hey, I want to watch on the sideline, headset, booth, whatever it might be.
Call plays.
Definitely.
Yeah, I don't think I can be on the sideline until I can evade, guys running over that might be in my way. So, I don't know what they would want. I don't know if I'm going to be hanging out with Woody and Christopher in the owner's box.
Yep. Oh, smart play.
Yeah, not bad.
Smart play.
Eating some hot dogs. I don't eat hot dogs.
Yeah, I was about to say you would never in a million years. Are you still sticking with the diet super? Because you could take a couple weeks here probably and, really get disgusting with it if you wanted to eat. Are we sticking? Because you were at the best shape you had been, right? I don't want to speak out of pocket, but the way you looked at Tahoe, buddy, super jocked. Are we sticking with it? Or are we?
Well, I had AAA with me, so he was keeping me. He's keeping me jocked. But I got AAA's. He's helping me out, and we're eating super clean still. I'm not trying to let myself go.
Are you studying each week as if you're playing?
I'm not, honestly. I'm not yet. When I get back there, I will. I mean, obviously,
you're gonna get bored. Don't you think you're gonna get bored? Don't you think you're gonna get bored?
Yeah, eventually, probably.
Because I think that's like one of those things, routine, right? I don't know how much of a routine human you are or buy into what everybody else does, but like watching the film for the game, I feel like when guys retire, it's like that's a part of the thing that they miss most often. I'll be interested to see how you
I'm not gonna miss that part when I retire. I'm not gonna be sitting back watching. Hey, can you get the all-22 for me? Queued up? I don't think I'm gonna be doing that. But no, listen. I know obviously a lot of these coordinators and teams over the years, and played against Bill a few times, and I've talked to the staff and to some of the guys about some of the things that I think that they'd be trying to do against us. But in the end, I'm not playing on the field, and my day is literally rehab from the minute I get up until the minute I go to sleep, just about. So, there's different modalities I'm using, and machines, and there's ice, and there's heat, and there's a bunch of things. So,
modalities.
Yeah, they did.
So many good modalities, dude. So many
constantly
modalities.
doing things. So I'm not bored just yet.
The return story is going to be even sweeter. Have you thought about that? Have you thought about the moment of you jogging back out of MetLife Stadium again next season after healing the Achilles and coming back at the age of 40? Have you thought about that moment? Have you visualized it?
Of course. I think a visualization is an important part of the manifestation process, because at the core of manifestation is a belief, and you have to have that belief it's going to happen again in order for that idea, that thought, to be able to turn into reality. So definitely. Now, I would adjust the sentence that you just said, because I don't believe in using those words arranged a specific way, spelled a certain way to put out there that the timelines or images or thought processes that don't necessarily align with what I actually want. So when I visualize it, I'm just visualizing being back on the field. Not a specific timeline, not a year, not this year, not next year. It's being able to run out of a tunnel back onto the field to do exactly what I love. And I don't know if I'm going to be carrying a flag this next time, but that was special. That was a special moment.
And the guy right behind you that got on the TV shot, they released that shot. Buddy, put that one in the house on replay. You know what I mean? And then you and Sauce having the sweetest celebration right there at the 50. It's a beautiful thing. We can't wait to see it again.